year 2 under Coach Benedetto now. What does it feel like to get to be familiar with this system and be able to build upon what you guys did last year?
Just taking the next level step of the defense, kind of had the basics in, trying to just do your job and not mess up. But I feel like now this year with the defense, the same staff, not all the same players, but most of our returners, we're taking that next step of knowing all 3 levels of the defense, the front, the D-line, linebackers to the back end, knowing the whole scheme of the defense. So I think that's going to make us a whole lot better, not just focusing on your job, but knowing who's doing what to the left or right of you.
And then the secondary is going through a lot of changes this year, losing 3 key pieces that you had last year. What are you seeing from this group now?
Tommy Nix, he's playing linebacker. He's stepping up a lot. Jarius Grimes, we lost Cam Brock as strong safety. Jarius Grimes, he's doing really well. Taylor Powell, he's a transfer from NIU. And then guys on the outside, y'all haven't seen a lot of Jamarion Briggs, but a healthy Joe is a really good top corner for us. And we got Loyal, Keontre, Cam Cole, those 3 guys out there competing for a spot. So I really we lost some key guys, but we got guys that are stepping up.
And then can we see you moving outside at all, or are you going to stay in that kind of nickel position inside?
Yeah, I'm going to stay in nickel position. There's been talks about, moving here and there, but, I just want to do what's best for the team, and what's best for the team right now is to stay in that nickel.
What about Nick B's defense makes it tough for offenses? I asked Titus something similar. He said you guys make things simple. What else helps make this defense work?
The standards, communication, execution, and finish. It all starts with communication and trust. You got to trust your teammates, trust the coach, trust the play call, and then just go execute and finish the play at the end. So those 3 standard and values is what we try to uphold every day. So, yeah.
You guys only lost 1. Look at the rest of this mic phone. Actually, my phone's dead. It's okay. Never mind.
When you're returning, you're returning in this secondary group, and you're this guy who I think some of the other new players are going to be looking to. What's the conversation you have with yourself ahead of this important period of practices about being a leader, being a guy who they're going to be looking to, and having that conversation with yourself about it?
Yeah, I just tell myself I really can't slack. No room for, just little errors here and there, what I mean? I'm not going to be perfect, but be a leader on the field and off the field. Not just on the field, not just in the weight room, but text guys outside the weight room, classroom, whatever. So just being there for my teammates, just letting them know they can trust me, and then I can trust them.
You draw from how, Exilian and, Jakari and the way they kind of went about their way and draw from them, or you trying to be you a little bit more as well?
Yeah, I'm going to just be me, to be honest. I'm a real confident, courageous guy. I like to laugh and be funny. So I'm not really all serious leader and get on you a lot. We're going to laugh about it, but, when it's time to work, it's time to work. Yeah.
You're playing with your former high school teammate, Croy. Can you talk about what it feels like to be reunited?
Yeah, it's a full circle moment. Me and Croy's first offer was Fresno State out of high school. And for us to be back here for my senior year, it's truly a blessing. It's crazy how things just happen like that and the way God sets things up. So it was fun. Had his first practice today, being out there on the field, hearing him give me the call. So it was just a really cool moment.
What are your goals for spring camp, personally?
Get faster, maintain the weight that I put on. I put on about 15 pounds. And get used to that.
Muscle?
Yeah. Get used to the weight that I have on and my IQ level of the defense and what the offense is trying to attack us, what they're trying to do, the weak spots of our defense, because no defense is perfect. So just understanding that and playing a step faster.
Is there something with your game that you noticed last year that you said, I need to fix this, I need to improve this?
Yeah, winning first step football, not being hesitant. When I see a key, just go shoot it and take it. So stuff like that.
And just for the layman, what does that mean?
If the tight end step out, I need to step out. If my 2 goes in, I need to go in. Just not being hesitant, getting the call, seeing the key, and executing it at a high level.
After the success you had last year, just what does it mean to come back here for another season to you?
The reason why I really came back is just the family level here. Everyone's loved. No one's above anybody. We all one, and that's what I just loved about the staff, Coach Ince, Coach B. And a relationship with the offensive coaches also. Coach Hardy, Coach AP, those guys stay on me every day. They always say they coming for me at practice and stuff like that. So just that family level of things of what we have on the field is really great and really fun. No one's complaining in the locker room. So yeah.
All right, thanks, Simeon.
Yep, thank you.
Appreciate it.